The elderly man pretending to be president. Joe Biden was on MSNBC yesterday, and earlier in the week, he said that Putin has lost the war in Iraq, but that was not his worst flub, because watch what happened as they tried to go to commercial.
Every American, whether they voted for me or not.
Well, and the ones that didn't vote for your bills but run on them.
That's right.
Mr. President, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate
it's great to have you.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. It's a very exciting day around here. We'll have reaction and analysis to everything we just heard from the...
Guys, he makes Mr. Burns look like Andrew Tate. Like, this is just... Douglas, how much longer can this charade go on? I mean, this show, it just does not stop. And apparently he's running again.
I love the host saying, don't go anywhere, as Biden...
Yeah, you.
finds his way out of the studio. Look, I mean, in some ways one has to be careful about this because it's getting into sort of elder abuse territory at the moment. The whole Democratic Party hierarchy is, say what you like about the Republican Party, which goodness knows has its own problems, but it doesn't lack talent beneath the top level, and it doesn't lack people who know how to talk. The Democratic Party, by contrast, is led by somebody who, it's just very sad, actually. Every day now there's another Bidenism. The reason why he didn't seem to know the rules of live television was because he doesn't do it very often. In fact, he's like any president. He's got the 90-year-old Dan Feinstein, who I actually admire in many ways, a very distinguished senator in the past from California, wheeled into the Senate recently, doesn't seem to realize that she hasn't been there. The press aren't allowed to speak to her. You got John Fetterman, the senator from Philadelphia, who was by the I-95, it was rebuilt. The day, standing beside Joe Biden, Fetterman seemed to refer to Joe Biden as the collapsed bridge, which, I mean, it's not totally accurate. And then you've got Kamala Harris, always on hand to give us a long disquisition about the nature of time, and it is very interesting when Kamala Harris talks about the nature of time, because time slows down whenever she does so. In fact, it almost grinds to a halt. But yeah, I mean, the party's in a mess, and the older generation, the Biden generation, is holding on. My prediction is actually that he's not going to be running. They're going to get him and Kamala out, and it's going to be as pleasant as they can do it, but it'll be pretty brutal.